This is Todd Stevenson of Total Tree Care, and I'm so excited to have him here today because there's so many things about trees that we don't really understand. And in speaking to him, I've learned so much that I want us to share with you today. So Todd, tell us a little bit about yourself, and it's not even going to be a little bit. It's going to be amazing. Like, I didn't even know that really when we choose someone to deal with a tree, whether it's cutting it down or preservation, that we shouldn't just be looking, in some random ads or asking our friend who they think that we should have. They really need to have certain qualifications. So share with us why that's so important.
Well, thank you. It is. We live in an information society, and we have become very good at making decisions based upon information. And I think that information needs to be objective and it needs to be accurate. And that is not an easy thing to do with trees, unfortunately. There are lots of concerns. We have neighbors who are upset that their neighbor's tree is going to hit them. That can be valid or it can be invalid. We don't know for sure. We worry about storms.
Right.
We worry about building around trees. Are we going to hurt them? Will they still be there? That type thing. So when high dollar decisions, trees are worth a lot and our property values are worth more than they've ever been, accurate information becomes more and more critical. And so that's what consulting arborists like myself bring to our clients is accurate, unbiased information. We tell them what the situation is, and then they can apply the other factors as they need to and make good informed decisions.
And we spoke about this, that sometimes you go out and you actually see a hurricane season is coming, and this is really, really a thing right now, where somebody will think that their tree needs to come down because they had an unqualified person come out and they say, hey, we're headed into hurricane season, I'm looking at this tree looming over my house, and I'm a little bit worried about it, I'm not sure if it's going to come down. And people want to make money, so they come in and they maybe don't know what they're doing or they're not above board, and they say, yes, you have to take this tree down, but in fact they actually didn't have to. So why are you the choice? Tell us about some of those certifications that you have. It's really interesting, and to me, they can end up saving really so much money and feel good about when a hurricane comes, they're not going to get hurt, or their house isn't going to get demolished by a tree coming down.
Yes, absolutely. That goes right back to objective. If somebody stands to gain from giving information, maybe to the contrary of somebody's best interest, it becomes uncomfortable. And sometimes it's not accurate information. So yes, I spend a lot of time meeting with clients. They'll pay me a consulting fee. I'm not there to sell them any services. I'm there just to evaluate their situation and give them the insight that they need. And to help them, I make a point of staying in front of the leading experts in the world. The association that I'm most proud of is the American Society of Consulting Arborists. I'm the third arborist in the state of South Carolina, in the history of the state of South Carolina, to earn membership into it. It's a very, very dedicated group of people, and they're very jealous of their membership. They want to make sure that we're out there doing it right. I'm also an ISA, International Society of Arboriculture certified arborist. I've had that for 26 years now, and that to me was the bare basic that I could do for my clients, and that's a very involved process.
What I like about this too is that if there are neighbor disputes, which happen, and someone has you come out and you are the consultant, you can actually diffuse fighting neighbors, by saying that I didn't just hire anybody, I have this person, they're really qualified, they're saying that the tree is okay, it doesn't have to come down or whatever. So you can actually diffuse those neighbor fights that everybody hates having, it's
Oh,
terrible.
absolutely. Yeah. We call that mediation, and it's something that happens. Sometimes people, reasonable people that have a true dispute, once unbiased information is brought to light, it does make them feel better sometimes.
That's fantastic.
And other times there are actual legal cases that result from concerns over trees. And I've testified, I give depositions, I write expert reports, and all of those things are at the behest of the clients who have a legitimate concern.
And two, we have his information above so that you can call it right here. I wouldn't have known where to go to find the right person. I probably would have ended up on a Facebook thing saying, can somebody help me with a tree guy, and getting some guy that just came like a lumberjack and cut everything down. So it's really great to know. Anything else you want to share with us about the company?
just that we're so blessed to live in a community with so many people that are so passionate about trees. It hasn't really changed. 26 years ago, very few people owned a lot of trees, and they were very passionate about them.
Right.
Now, with the development and subdevelopment, there are a lot of people that own very few trees, and they become even more important. So it's been an honor to serve this community in the ability that I have, and hope to continue it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.